We begin with new information on the shooting that happened in the center of the Niagara Falls Tourism District.
Police say there were 3 victims, all of them teenage boys, and one of them was killed.
Sean Cowan live on Clifton Hill for us this hour. Sean, do you know anything else about the victims tonight?
Well, Phil, we do know that all 3 boys who were shot are all teenagers under the age of 18 years. And we also know now that the 2 boys who survived this shooting are now in the hospital in stable condition. Now, this all happened just behind me here on Clifton Hill in this very busy tourist area. And actually right now there are still hundreds of tourists walking around this area, even as police have this area blocked off as they continue to investigate the shooting. Police were in the core of the busy tourist area of Clifton Hill all day. It was just after 12:30 this morning when a shooting erupted at the Great Canadian Midway.
I was pretty surprised because our family was only staying in a couple of blocks down the road, and with something like, you don't really expect something like this to happen in a tourist area, right?
Didn't worry us enough to stop us from coming. Just a bit disappointed that there's far less to do here today.
Police say the shooting was targeted.
This wasn't a random act of violence. That although we don't know the true interactions of the people, responsible for this this incident yet, we can say that there's no evidence to suggest that there's an ongoing threat to public safety. But anytime there's violence that comes to a community, obviously there should be some concern, and that's why the police are taking this obviously very important. We have an office full of dedicated homicide investigators who've been working around the clock thus far, and we're going to continue to, with that concerted effort, to identify the persons responsible for this and bring them hopefully before the courts.
Businesses in the area were just getting used to the tourist season picking up again after 2 years of COVID. They say this is not the reputation Niagara Falls wants to have.
We're just starting to get back on our feet, and then this happens. I feel bad for the company, the organization here. They're really good organization that's doing a lot for the city, doing a lot of attractions, getting things going, stuff like that.
Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati maintains that this is a rare occurrence and wants to reassure tourists all over the world that Niagara Falls is a safe place to be.
It's unfortunate what happened. It was a one-off, certainly an isolated incident with some groups from out of town, and occasionally things like this will happen in various communities, but I can tell you it's very odd for a community like ours. So we expect it to be a good season, a good rebound season after 2 devastating tourism seasons in Niagara Falls. 40,000 people count on tourism to feed their families. So we need tourism to be successful, and we'll ensure that it's going to always be safe for our visitors.
There are hundreds of high-definition cameras all along Clifton Hill and in the arcade where the shooting happened. Police are reviewing all of them. And the mayor says because of all the video evidence that police have, including a vehicle that was involved in the shooting, he is confident that police will find out who is responsible soon. No word yet on when Clifton Hill will reopen. Phil, back inside to you.